Hello everyone and welcome back to Nightingale Plays Factorio, Mercantilism and Misanthropy. So finished out the ferrochloride build and got just a pair of stations. Figured more than one's probably necessary here. And now we are going to walk down because I am really excited about something. I have got a brand new mod. It is smart loading. So what smart loading does is it solves a problem that I've had for a little while. Oh, hey, tin station is completely done. So you move that, go to tin ore drop, and just stay there forever. So this station we can reclaim and make it into a zinc station instead. So did I ever measure that zinc? Yes, I did. So we'll do that at some point in the near future. Actually, we could do that right now. But first, smart loading. So this is going to research, and what it adds is fairly simple, but at the same time, it is great. So our stupid station, which has, so you see this train loading, it has 8 inserters going. And they're just slowly taking their time, and there we go, and the train goes off, and then they get all their crud stuck in them, which is why I can't mix stuff in the box. What the smart loaders do, there it is right there. It takes fast inserters. I'm going to need a bunch of them, so let's just, I want to actually have one to look at. And of course, autosave goes now. So what the smart loader does, just give me a couple. Alright, so what the smart loader does, it looks just like a regular inserter, except it's kind of this weird purpley thing. Energy consumption is 46 watt compared to the 41 for these, so a little bit more compared to the this one. This one's 31 watts. This is probably one of the best ones. Drain is still just 400 watts. But what it does is, if it has something stuck in its hand and a train comes along and it can't insert it, it will turn around, put it back in the box, and grab something else. So what this means is I can change this station, and instead of putting 9.6 thousand iron in this one, I can put, say, I don't know, 1 stack, so maybe a couple stacks, or 5 stacks, say, 1,000 iron in each of these chests, and 1,000 iron in each of these chests. And that'll be, what, that's about 20, 40,000 iron, something like that, versus 40,000 this way. So same amount of iron spread along. So train comes, says it wants iron, boom, all the inserters load. Next train comes, wants only gears, boom, all the inserters load. So the one disadvantage, this is a short inserter, there isn't a long variant. So the size of the station in terms of the number of boxes is going to go down by half. But our throughput's going to go up. Because I mean, like this here is best case, our copper train. Like I think there's one train that tends to come along and wants only carbon. It's got like 2 inserters loading, and it's just painful. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to get some stuff figured out on paper, and I'm just going to figure out, please don't take the solid fuel out, and I'm going to figure out how I'm going to rework these. So give me 1 second to rework that. Okay, so the conclusion I've come to is there's just far too much junk in these chests. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. So first things first, let us just pick up the station, drop a new one. It could be called whatever for now. You go, actually no, you stay. You finish loading up. And meanwhile, we're going to kill the inserters, kill everything, except for these ones that are working. Now we could, actually this one we can't move down because it's as far to the south as we can, but ones above it we may decide to move a little bit. Oh, come on, you're taking forever to load. Get out of here. Thank you. Okay, kill that. Kill that. Ooh, yeah, I don't have a lot of construction robots here, do I? Construction was 156. Okay, so let's do this differently. Let's throw down some active providers. That'll get the logistics robots working. There we go. And then we'll deconstruct them after. So what we need to do then is build a whole bunch of these guys. So what do we need for a train? 16, 16, 32, and I've got 11. So what are we missing if I do this? Fast inserters, and we're missing iron. Okay, there we go. 140. That's more like it. We'll just build a whole bunch of these. Ooh, robo charging time. Wow. So, chests. It'll still be requester chests. So that much isn't going to change. Requester chests are going to go on this row. So let's get, there we are. 2, 3, 4. Let's actually put a couple down ourselves since construction robots are busy. But what I want to do is just make sure they're wired up properly. And that ought to go to here. Can't tell if I got the last one. Yes, I did. Alright, I could help these guys move, but let's not bother. Oh, I missed all these inserters. Wow, this is taking longer than I expected. Alright, so what we're going to do is, you know what? What we're going to do is we're actually just going to wait for these chests to get taken away and added. Alright, so here's the baseline for our loaders. Looks so much smaller, but now we need to start setting up the requesters. So I've got the green wire hooked up, and the combinators are going to stay the same, although I will go in and adjust the values. So for example, 29k iron. Let's see. So here's the issue. I have 10 different items that I can request, and I'm going to do this row as one type, this row as another type. Some stuff that I need a lot of, I'm going to have both on top and bottom, and I may even go as far as dividing it into 8 and 8 because it's 16 total. One car. So what I do know is I do want iron, so I'm not going to worry about the amounts just yet. I'm just going to go with programming it, so it'll default to one stack. So iron and gears. I want to put that in both top and bottom. No question about that. Then we're going to want steel, and we'll probably want steel across everything. So then let's do that. So that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's this one. Okay, and we'll copy this one to here. That'll be the start marker for that. So then one of these can take steel. Actually, no. Let's do steel gears. Where's steel gears? Most of the steel gears. And steel bearings. Okay, so all our steel stuff is here. How much steel do we really need? Steel I'd like to keep. Now, do we spread it out or put it all on one? I'm actually thinking putting it all on one is better. So let's put the steel here instead. Where is steel? Steel. Alright, so that gets our baseline. So I've got a list here, which just on a piece of paper. Brass gears, aluminum, titanium stuff, pipe. I'm thinking maybe all the pipe can go elsewhere. That'll save me a lot of... Actually, if I do that, a lot of this stuff would work out. Let's go to have a look at our copper construction drop. It has sticks in the back, steel and sticks, so I don't want to have to rework stuff too much. So let's go with that. Let's just stick sticks over here. So that's sticks. Sticks, I don't need more than 1 row of 8. So I'm going to start crossing stuff off my list. So we got iron, gears, steel stuff, sticks. Alright, so I'll try and get the metals in. So we've got, next would be brass and brass gears. So let's do that up here. So brass and brass gears. Okay, so that covers those. I'm really tempted to put the pipes in there too, but I don't think they really get used together. Brass gears. I don't know, I could be wrong on that. Okay, let's just kind of spread it around. This will be all the titanium stuff over here. So titanium itself is here. Titanium gears and titanium bearings. Over here we'll do the same thing but with nitinol. So nitinol is this one. And then we'll get our nitinol gear wheels, nitinol bearings. Okay. All right, how are these chests looking? Half, half, half. All right, so we need glass in here somewhere. We need stone in here somewhere. Or stone brick, rather. It's up on this one, isn't it? Okay, so we got glass and stone brick. Alright, so let's finish off metals then. Did I get all of the gear wheels? I don't think I did. We got brass, didn't we? Tungsten? No, we didn't do tungsten, did we? Yeah, so let's do whichever one has the most space. This one could be tungsten. Alright, so tungsten itself. It's copper tungsten. We'll want that one as well. Tungsten, tungsten, Iris tungsten. And then on this one we'll do... we'll include the ceramic bearings in this group as well, and tungsten gear wheels. Okay, so that's all my tungsten stuff. Alright, so we've got a couple metals to go. So we'll do the aluminum. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. Looks like a square. There it is. And zinc is pretty much the last one that I had here, which is a bit of an odd one because all the other stuff. Oh yeah, now we're really backing up because we removed that station. Yeah, because we put stuff like not plastic. I'm thinking silver, nickel is more what I'm thinking. Zinc and nickel tend to go together. They don't do anything on their own. They're just for alloying. Alright, so we got tons of requests in here. Just a bit of a mess on this side. So what are we missing? I did add zinc, right? Yes. Alright, so missing from what I had before are 2 types of engines. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 types of pipe. So how many spaces do we have? 3. 1 is 4, another 4 is 8, and that is 11. Does that actually work out? How many pipes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pipes and 2 types of engine. So we are 2 slots short. So what I'm tempted to do is drop zinc and just keep the engines. So we'll do engines. Engines are intermediate. This engine and that engine. And then, yeah, just go to town on pipes. So I said I had 10. Surface pipe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, let's just go down the list then. I don't particularly care where the pipes end up. That was 2, so stone and bronze. Steel. This will be plastic. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got basically everything in except for zinc that got ditched. So just so I don't forget about it, let's toss zinc here. If I've had some zinc, I'd throw it in. Alright, so I think we're ready to... Actually, no, we're not ready to copy. Did that? No, that did not give us a wire. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to go and adjust the amounts. And unfortunately, I gotta be careful. I either need... You can't limit in a requester chest, unfortunately, but the robots are going to do stupid things and bring a little bit extra. So, which is actually isn't that bad of a problem. So 10 times 5, I mean, I could almost multiply everything by 5. And that's a sort of close enough baseline, but then some stuff's going to go over, so I could leave a lot of room. I can multiply everything by 4. Some stuff like iron plate, I'm probably going to want more. But let's see. If each one of these has 4 stacks and a train... I don't want them to start loading the train. Hey, come on. They're over here. So a train has 30. So if I have, at a bare minimum, 4 times 8 is 1632. So yeah, actually just giving 4 to everything means I can pretty much load a train in one go without having any robot involvement. So that is pretty appealing. There is still some stuff that I know I'm not going to want that much of, like engines. So let me off camera just do some figuring out, assign some values here, and then we'll copy it all over. Okay, so with the exception of things like engines that are really expensive, I pretty much just said, yeah, 4 stacks for everything. And yeah, then I hit the shift button, went on a mad clicking spree, and now we got all the robots going like crazy, and we are using up all the logistics robots. Probably going to get to a point where I want more than 1,500 robots, but at the same time, I think I want to upgrade them. So I don't want to go too crazy building robots, just because then it's a pain to get them back in. And maybe what we'll do is, once we have aluminum, and we'll build a robot production facility. And we'll use trains to bring robots over, of course. So, yeah, so this is, it's interesting. They seem to be concentrating on iron. Now I seem to see the gears floating in. So we can now rename this to a warehouse dash construction metals. So that should be a valid station. Don't think anything has anything that I was using has shifted from like back to front. So we'll see if that screws up any trains. Some of the stuff like gears and iron that I could only do in the back before or the front, I can now do in either. So that's going to be a good thing. So kind of want to see a train that's doing this stuff. Come on, guys. Okay, so the requesters do need to be adjusted though. So this was saying try and fill these to 2/3. I'm going to worry a little bit less about that. And what we're going to say is iron, for example, is 8 times 32. So what is that? 64, 128, 256, 512. So that's about, we'll call it about 50k iron if I did the math right there. So what was that? 8 times, yeah. No, I'm not sure I got that right. Multiplied by 2 3 times, and it was 32. So that's 64, 128, 256. So 25600. So it's only 25k. So we could just go with the absolute number of what's in this chest as what the combinator wants, but I kind of want to have a little bit of a surplus. I could double it, and then it would need in all these chests, and I'll have to add a lot more chests, enough to fill up. Basically do a full refill. But that seems like a bit much, so we could go 50% more. So from 256 we could go to 38.4. So let's do that. 38.4 will be the... Nope, that didn't work. 38.4 will be the magic number for stuff like this. And then gears would be half that, so it's 192, and etc., etc. So I'm going to go through and fix up all of these combinators now, and we'll see you in a second when that's done. Okay, here we go. First train that wants to load some stuff, so getting some steel. Going fairly fast. How do these compare? Yeah, so it's hard to tell with the robots, but it's about the same as a regular inserter. Oh, and look at that. It puts it back. That is the best, seeing that. Okay, so I got about halfway through. I'm going to finish the rest. I just wanted to show you guys when the train actually came. Okay, so that pretty well ought to do it for this stuff. Let's see, one thing we can do is we can move these combinators up. Let's just have a quick look. I need a combinator to measure. Yeah, so we can't fully move them up. At the same time, we don't really need a substation anymore. I mean, we can just go and slap down a, yeah, sure, Mark II electric pole right there. And then just remove this substation, because what's it doing? It's hooking up to here and here. So it's hooking these two together. Although they are hooking up. Well, I mean, that substation was powering everything down here, so it's not like it wasn't doing anything at all. Go like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And move you up here. Get ready to change the wiring a bit. Uh-oh. Actually, no, that's probably what I wanted. Okay, so green, you get hooked up to here. You stop being hooked up here. Red, you stop being hooked up here. You hook up there instead. And then we need to throw another combinator down just to make everything look nice. Except you are junk, you're not going to output anything. So red on top, red, red, red. Green on top, green. Oh. What's this one? Green, green, green. These, I think there's a mod out there that makes the wires more visible. I think I need to get that. I swear to God, these friggin' things. Okay, something that we don't have, titanium. And right here. Nope, that's what we have. This is the one I want to look at. 2 titanium. Yeah, so it means somehow these are connecting to each other. It's really hard to see, but I know it's there. What are you? Oh, I was just using you to measure. Okay, so I could move all of this up by 2 spaces, including the roboports, and it'll just make the pattern a little bit nicer. Now what we'll do is we'll just take that one. No. Yes, we'll take this one and we'll move it up to here. Then we'll take this one, we'll move it up to here. And we're just going to hook it up to the lights. Just to make sure we don't have any interruption. Now what I'm hoping... apparently I don't have any more. Yeah. Alright, take a few from my inventory. or take all of mine. Okay, so we'll just hook up a red and green here. I wish you could hook up wires to ghost circuit, to ghost entities. I mean, I don't see why you can't. Okay, so grab all that. Destroy all this. Okay, and the bottom outputs are going to have to go onto this wire. Oops, screwed up. I need to move this all down. Okay, so get a different blueprint and use that to move these two down. No. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh! Alright. I think I had an autosave. 30 seconds. Yeah, we're just going to go back. Because I really messed that one up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab these two. That's our blueprint. Kill that. Put that there. Give these to some random chest. And now we're going to hook them up again. I got really lucky on the timing of that autosave. Because I did not want to muck around with that again. Okay, those are all looking good now. So now we can take that, create that, remove this, slap it down here. Yeah, looks like it will put the wires here. And now all I need to do is hook up one green wire to here. So right now this is showing really well nothing, which seems wrong. But whatever. We hook up like that. Yeah, then we're only getting one signal. Odd. Okay, let's put that into the main network. Yep, now I'm seeing 32 fish and a bunch of other crap. And let's also move these roboports up just a tad. Now, if I remove these, we'll see how unhappy the robots become. It's still within construction range, so that should be fine. Alright, so we've just made this a fair bit more compact, so the next one that we build above it should be able to fit just a little bit better. I probably could have squeezed one more row out of this, like if I'd gone back to using a substation. Yeah, if I'd put a substation here, then I could have shifted everything up and still powered everything. You know what? We remove this, I can actually do that. So let's do that. Now I want this to be a good template. So remove all that, and then shift it all up by one. Then we'll add our substation in. There's a substation. Which means these guys can go. And we'll put a couple lights back in. Right here and here. Alright, that is looking nice and compact. So we're going to be able to move these down by at least one rail tile. If not two. Might actually be two. We'll have to see. Yeah, these roboports are off compared to these ones. It's a little annoying. Alright, so I'm going to do a bunch between episodes because I don't really want to do all of this over and over again. But what I am going to do is we're going to destroy this one. And I think I'm trying to decide if I want the construction ones side by side, the two construction options. It doesn't really matter that much. So I think I won't. What I'll do is I'll destroy that and sort of leave room to move stuff around. I don't know. It's kind of a pain. Because I kind of have to just destroy all this. Well, I'll think about it, and between episodes, I'm going to reorganize this a whole ton. So, this has been Nightingale. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please make sure to hit the like or subscribe button, or leave a comment below. We'll see you next time.